In a world where Logan Paul isn't very good at many things, there's one thing that he is the GOAT at. He is fantastic at this one thing, and that is firing lawsuits at anyone that tries to speak out against him or does anything that minorly inconveniences him. And we're back at it again, as him and KSI and their company Prime are now countersuing a countersue from Lionel Messi's sports beverage called Mars Plus. Now, you've probably seen it, floating around the internet, Mars Plus and Prime looking very, very similar. Their bottle design's very similar. The logos and the styles are very similar. And Messi tried to sue KSI and Logan Paul and Mars Plus basically tried to sue Prime to try and state or get a judge to rule it that the bottle's integrities weren't the same. And now Logan Paul and KSI are countering that lawsuit. But here's a little bit of context for anyone that may have missed out on it. This was KSI and Logan Paul talking about it on Impulsive.
Make sure you punch up to someone that you know you can, battle with.
Like Messi, who somehow is fucking suing us for copying us. How is that possible? How is that possible?
Honestly, what is going on?
Bro, I get the text. Messi's drink, Mas Plus suing Prime Hydration. Did he copy us?
Yeah, listen.
How is that possible, bro?
What was it that you created a non-competitive, so basically your product was, how does it work?
I'll explain it to you. He's asking for, I think it's called a rush judgment. He's asking the courts to determine as soon as possible whether or not he is indeed infringing on our trademark. Now, we haven't officially accused him of infringing on our trademark. There have been conversations I can't speak much on, but they ultimately decided that instead of reaching a resolution behind the scenes, they'd rather just bring it to the court and say, here, judge, you decide if we are indeed copying Prime. Because can you imagine they went 2 years selling this product, and then when we hit them with a lawsuit and they have 2 years worth of profits and stuff because they did indeed infringe on our trademark.
There you go. So that's basically what's going on. So Messi's trying to get an infringement check to see whether his brand is actually infringing on Prime's copyright status, right? And it's a bit messy. Logan Paul and KSI have said that they've got a plan up their sleeves to make something happen. But we're moving forwards now because apparently there is evidence of Prime being mistaken for Mars Plus, or Mars Plus being mistaken for Prime. One of the two. So there's been this photo that's been released where basically Prime have released the exact copies that they've made. So obviously we've got a bottle of Prime and a bottle of Mars Plus, strawberry watermelon and Miami Punch. So the same bottle configuration, obviously that's a big one. The large black logo with vertical orientation. Obviously, it does look very similar. The same custom color background fill and cap. Obviously, pink. And then L-shape organization of some label information. And then matte finish applied to the solid fill color and the gloss finish applied to the logo. And actually, as much as I don't like Logan Paul and KSI, Messi has basically copied their product. It's kind of funny. But, they've gone a step further and apparently have shown how people have actually got confused between the two products, right? So in this lawsuit that they've now filed, they've started obviously to countersue Messi's drink company over the bottle's design. And we can actually see it on shelves here, side by side with Mars Plus. It does look strikingly similar. The bottles are pretty much the same. But let's not forget something here. This is also the company that launched Lunchly, which is very, very strikingly similar to Lunchables. Down to the ingredients, down to the context, down to the food, and down to the packaging. So it's kind of hypocritical that Prime would be suing when one of their other companies, or a sister company of theirs, looks very similar to an already established product on the market. So MLS player Lionel Messi revealed his hydration drink Mars Plus in June of 2024, and users across social media almost immediately noticed similarities between it and Prime Hydration. According to an October lawsuit filed by Mark Anthony International, the distributor for Messi's drink, Prime, almost immediately reached out to him with claims that Mars Plus violated its trade dress, which is a trademark for Prime Hydration's bottle designs. Messi's drink company filed its lawsuit against Prime in an attempt to get declaratory judgment from a judge to confirm that the footballer's drink is not copying Logan Paul and KSI's bottle design. During an episode of Impulsive, obviously that's what they went on to talk about in the clip that we've just seen. Prime Hydration claims that Mars Plus by Messi's bottle designs created unfair competition. So on November 20th, 2024, Prime Hydration filed a countersuit against Mark Anthony and Mars Plus and by Messi, directly claiming that the athlete's drink directly infringes on Prime's trademark due to its bottle design and tagline similarities. Prime also claims that the product look caused unfair competition as fans are confused between the two. Mark Anthony's unauthorized use of infringing trade dress includes the trade dress is likely to cause consumer confusion, mistake or deception as to the source, origin or sponsorship of the parties' respective goods, it reads. The trade is consuming public are likely to believe, and do believe, Mark Anthony's goods are provided, sponsors, approved, endorsed, licensed, or in collaboration with Prime Hydration. To back up the claims that customers are unknowingly getting confused by the similarities of both products' designs, the complaint shows several Instagram screenshots of fans sharing Mars Plus by Messi and claiming it's Prime Hydration. And here are those images. So obviously, you know, it's shelves full of Mars Plus, Drink Prime, Logan Paul, and then again a bottle of Mars Plus, nothing better than Drink Prime. Invented to be a collaborator on their post. Oh, Drink Prime, right? And obviously you can see there a bottle of Mars Plus slipped through the net. But let's not forget the fan bases and audiences of KSI and Logan Paul, right? Obviously, like, they're just trolls. KSI and Logan Paul themselves can be trolls at times. We've seen it recently with the BBC and Logan Paul. So their fans most likely are posting this on social media, being like, trying to be funny, being like, ha ha ha, here's a bottle of Mars Plus, but it looks like Prime, and then tagging in Prime. But obviously, you know, Logan Paul and KSI are just going to use this as ammunition to state, yeah, here's the proof. Anyway, Prime Hydration requests that Mark Anthony International change the bottle design and tagline, as well as pay them for damages caused by the alleged infringement. Prime also requested that they receive any profits made by the sales of the existing bottles. This is just the latest legal battle that Prime Hydration is facing. On Friday, November 8th, the company was sued by another hydration brand, alleging that the Prime X bottle designs infringed on its trademark. I've never known a company ever to go through so many lawsuits. Like, this company's been around for what, like 2 years? And it's probably had as many, like, lawsuits as it's had days alive. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, I wish I was joking with that, but it's insane. But long time KSI critic Kavos obviously had a lot to say about this over on his Twitter, and he said, "I hope Messi wins this. Fuck Prime, fuck Logan, and fuck KSI. They copy Lunchables, yet have the audacity to claim that Messi copied Prime, laughing my arse off." And that's exactly the point that I was trying to make earlier. Obviously, Lunchly and Lunchables are the exact same product. You know, just one's endorsed by KSI, Mr. Beast, and Logan Paul, and one isn't. One's really, really moldy, and one isn't. One of the ambassadors for this product likes their cheese moldy. The other probably doesn't. So there you go. What do you guys think about this, though? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Who do you think should win this lawsuit? Do you think that... I think that unfortunately KSI and Logan Paul have a really good case on their hands, because I can't see how they lose this. They've been around for longer. You know, the marketing's clearly very similar to Prime, you know, but should they win it, I guess, is the question. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below while you're down there. Jump to get the hell out of that like button, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.